Number 8 on the dot. Ah! I just love playing the drums so much. I love music. I love being in a band. All of its wackiness. Jam! Learn that beat, then you can be in a band in the Hall of Fame and be playing stadiums when you're 60 years old.
There we go.
And I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Drumeo.
Well, to all of you out there, this is going to be a fun hang. Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers is finally here at Drumeo.
Yes!
It's been a long time coming. We've wanted to have you on here for so long. You're one of my favorite drummers too, so this is.
Thank you.
I'm pretty stoked to be sitting here. So.
Well, you're a man of fine taste. And,
well,
you know,
as you've learned
smart,
through the day.
handsome, powerful.
For any of you who don't know Chad, go see him on tour. You guys are playing all summer. You got shows in the fall with the Chili Peppers. Yeah, you've also played with a whole bunch of bands that I didn't even realize. You played with the Dixie Chicks.
I did.
Ozzy Osbourne, Iggy Pop, Eddie Vedder. You've been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh my God, they let anyone in.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
If you stick around long enough, Brandon, if you hang in there and you be nice to the right people and try your hardest, kids, you can play from the heart. No, we're so grateful to be still doing our thing, and we love playing, and you know, just really happy and fortunate to be rocking. Yeah, it's great.
Lastly, before we jump into this, we do this kind of thing inside of Drumeo all the time. You can go to drumeo.com/trial, and you can see a bunch of stuff that we were filming with Chad, which is going to be coming later in the year. And lots of other stuff, all the Chili Peppers transcriptions and tracks and all that stuff. So yeah, lots of cool things happening over there. Sweet. So we're talking all about the drum parts of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Parts that you've played and are still playing. Some of these, I guess, we've dug up and you haven't played in a while.
Yeah, I needed to refresh your course on some of these.
It's going to be fun.
I got to remember. So if I don't play them exactly like the record, just, you know, be kind, and I wrote them anyway, so
yeah, you can do whatever you want.
My parts.
Exactly. So before we jump into the first one, we're going to do another full playthrough. This is Give It Away.
So this song, Give It Away, we recorded in 1991 with the mighty Rick Rubin, our first record we did with him. And we were set up in this house in Laurel Canyon in Hollywood, a big sort of haunted house, supposedly. And the drums were in the ballroom sort of the house, a bigger area where I did most of the drum tracks in that room. And the other guys we were all real tight, and like we always do, we're playing. But for Give It Away, we felt like we wanted a kind of bigger, brighter sound. So we set up a kit, and next to that room was they called it the solarium, but I don't know, for whatever, lack of a better word. And it was very bright. It had windows and real hard surfaces everywhere, which isn't necessarily always great for recording drums because it's too harsh and the cymbals can sound harsh. But we were like, at that point, we're like, let's try anything. We would just record in the bathroom or John's in his bedroom. And so we set up a very minimal kit because Give It Away is just really kick, snare, hi-hat, and maybe a cymbal or two. And Brendan O'Brien was the engineer at the time, and he used 4 microphones, one on a kick, one on a snare, and 2 other ones about 4 feet away. And that's the drum sound of Give It Away. That's it. Yeah, nice. So you don't need fancy stuff sometimes. These guys got more. They got a lot of fancy stuff. But yeah, very minimal, and but it makes you play a certain way sometimes when you hear that, and knowing that you can't. Other things would maybe get lost because it's kind of a roomy, bigger, brighter sound. So that's what's on this little number.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's
hit it. actually
Nailed the
did the
ending.
fucking fill at the end. Unbelievable.
Also, your hi-hat clutch is
Getting a little.
needs some surgery.
Nah, it's always happens. The hi-hat clutch. It always gets fucked up.
Man, that's awesome. So you were actually talking earlier today when we were filming some other stuff, but your whole approach to the hi-hat and always having it moving, is that something you always did? Or is that something?
I think I was, maybe. I did, again, I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't really pay that much attention. I think as a young child, I had a lot of nervous energy. Always moving, bouncing, driving my family crazy. And I don't know if I always did it, but I was more conscious of it when, as I told you before, when Stuart Copeland and his hi-hat stuff, which was incredible. And so I was more, I was more kind of conscious of what was going on in the hi-hat. And yeah, I just think if all your limbs, at least for me, all the limbs are moving all the time. It's like the pistons in an engine, and it's just always, it's part of the flow and fluidity of all your limbs moving in concert. So yeah, I just do it, and
It's part of the sound.
it's part of the sound. Good or bad. I also tend to ghost a lot on my kick drum.
Okay.
And that can drive engineers crazy sometimes. Again, if I think like, oh, I gotta get off the drum and it, like, you know, I don't know. I just do my thing, and that's what it is. So, but yeah, it's part of this nervous energy that I have.
Yeah. Looking at some other stuff from that record, I think we're going to go from the older stuff and kind of work our way into some of the newer parts.
Okay.
But on that record, Blood Sugar Sex Magik, the title track is a really cool
I know that one.
hi-hat groove.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were playing that. It was one of the later songs that came out. We were kind of ready to record, and EMI hadn't left. We were trying to get off EMI Records and go to another label, and there was just some hold up on that. So we kept writing, and I remember John came in with that riff, and I was playing that beat. And I think it was Flea that said, "Do like pea soup, pea soup." It's like, what? Yeah, do like pea soup. Oh, so. So there's no kick on the, it's by itself. So all you Chili Pepper tribute bands out there in Brazil, I see you're not playing that beat quite correctly, and the hi-hat police is gonna come and give you a ticket.
Chad's going to end up at your house, and he'll know. It's got like such a hypnotic kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, and then just on the music as well. Like, and then it kind of slinks away in the verse, and Anthony does the rap, and then it gets big in the chorus. So I was really happy that might not have ever happened if we had not had a little more time to just keep writing. Yeah. So we have lots of songs on that record.
Nice. Another cool one off that record is the one with double drums, or 2 drum tracks pan.
Oh, right.
Power of Equality.
Correct.
So what was the reasoning behind doing that? Was that something you always wanted to try out, or?
No.
Well, there you go.
I'm familiar with this. No. So we cut the song. Again, we took because again, this pretty straight, kick, snare, hat, and not a lot of fills. And I think that was the concern, like they wouldn't be able to get the close sound. So again, it was the Give It Away setup.
Yeah.
This was after Get Away. And let's go for the bright sound. Okay, we go for the bright sound. So I went in there, we cut the track, and then I believe it was Rick Rubin who said, I'm missing the dynamics, the little ghost notes and the tighter sound. So do you think you could just go play it on the other kit? And I was like, yeah, but like exactly? Because I don't really think out all the parts and the fills, like maybe the grooves and the beats, but the fills and stuff are kind of, I just kind of sometimes wing those. And so, I went in on a little kit and played along to the track, but it was right after. It was literally like 10 minutes later, we went, hey, what about this? And so it was fresh. And so I just went in and played, and I did it in one take.
Oh, crazy.
So if you listen really hard, there's two drum sets. One's panned on the left, the tight one, I don't know which one, but a tight one here and the live one there. And there's little differences, maybe a crash or something. But for the most part, it's there's no clicks or anything. I just played along with myself there.
Nice. Do you want to play just a little bit of that groove?
Sure.
With the track?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Okay.
Swing. I got a soul that cannot sleep at night when something just ain't right. Blood river without soul, exploding egos in the night. Things like this of that on my reflect on what this is my fight. Come on, let's be heard. Turn feelings into word. American apology has always been sour. An attitude I would like to keep. My name is this is my power. Then I get just a little bit of power.
Yeah, so
that chorus groove is so sick. Like the double backbeat on the snare. And there's a lot of like cool things happening.
Little thing. Yeah, and it's not again, I don't know, Brandon, if it's like I've just been doing it so long, or it's just like I don't even like really think about it anymore. It's not like I just kind of, so I have to really, I Could Have Lied or something like that. I have to, no.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play like the Gators from a Neil Young record or something, and so I have to kind of make us, have to be, think about it, and like don't do your, no!
Stop.
Dribbling!
When Chad gets mad at himself in the studio, you know why. The ghosts.
The ghosts.
When you were growing up, did you listen to a lot of like funk music, like Meters and all those guys? Because a lot of people say, the Chili Peppers have like a funk influenced sound.
Yeah.
Was that mostly from Flea, from yourself?
Yeah, I grew up outside of Detroit, Michigan, and loved music from a young age. I listened to the radio before I started buying my little records, but it was at that time in the late '60s. Motown was on the radio, and it was an AM radio, and the hits of the day, it could be, Janis Joplin, and then Jimi Hendrix, and then some, pop song, and it was just kind of all over the place. That's what it was, CKLW, the Motor City. But actually, the station was in Windsor, Ontario.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Number 8 on the dial. Anyway.
It's ingrained.
It's totally ingrained. And, it was Spirit in the Sky. It was like everything. And so I think, but having that Detroit influence just in the air, and we gotta remember back then Motown was huge.
Yeah.
It was the Temptations and the O'Jays and the Supremes, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Martha and the Vandellas, like the Four Tops. There was just so many great artists, and that was on the radio a lot. So that definitely got ingrained somehow. And I would go to bed at night, and the radio would be next to my bed, and my mom would, okay, time to go to bed. Oh, okay, Mom, good night. She would go to bed, and I'd turn the station on and put it on. And like I would fall asleep, and it would be on, and I'm sure it like subconsciously seeped into my whatever. So I had an older brother, and he was really, had a great record collection.
Nice.
And so, yeah, he loved, he had a lot of different stuff, and Sly and the Family Stone, like, those records were incredible. So, yeah, but I was just listening to him. I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm a drummer, and what's the drummer doing?
Yeah.
This was a little bit later that happened. But just, just being a music fan, I just loved all kinds of music. So, there's good funk in the water in Detroit, though, for sure.
That's awesome. Another one off that record. I think this is like a drummer's favorite off of that record. Mellowship in B major.
B minor.
B minor.
Ah!
Yeah, B minor.
I mean,
This guy.
Now, I don't think we've ever, if we did, we played it like once.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, we've never, played this one. I don't know, there's a lot of songs in that record, but this was one of the earlier ones that we had when we started writing it for this. I remember that. And I don't know, is it in B minor?
Now I'm like
One drummer. Wait.
The chat
Mellowship
says B minor.
No, Mellowship, Slinky, and B major or minor? What is it?
I had B major written.
It might
but now
be major.
I'm second guessing myself.
B major. We're drummers.
It's B major.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I knew
So I
that.
was right.
I knew that. All right, hit it.
I got a mellowship, I got a fellowship, I got a non-stop use one, yellow chip. Born to ignore the big bad bison, a thunderstorm and a man like Grayson. Popcorn peanuts looking at me, but I know you're not keeping my mouth shut. Rocking to the beat of the fabulous four-up. My liquors I adore 'em. Bless you, my lady, when I tell her that I do need love to smell her. Sopping with your pink umbrella. I do the dog with
So you're bringing your hand down to play the backbeat on that groove.
Correct. That's kind of the dip. I think I wanted to get a more loopy kind of hip hop. I think I wanted more that I probably couldn't get that same if I was a better drummer, but. Yeah, I don't know.
It's cool.
It's only been 32 years.
And you've never played it live.
No, we've never played it live. But yeah, that's kind of a cool,
nice
swingy funk jam. Been a long
So
day
good.
here.
It has.
Drumeo, a long day.
We're working,
Long,
Chad.
working me so hard. Trying to jam in a week's worth of shit in one day.
That's right.
Ha!
Hey, you agreed to it, so.
I did.
So
I
it's
did.
partially
I did.
on you.
I'm very happy to be. Seriously. Nice people.
One that you wanted to talk about, Breaking the Girl.
Oh,
And you said there's some,
right.
some Mitch Mitchell inspired stuff in this one.
Correct. So, again, we're writing our song, and the song in 3, kind of swing thing. And so I was playing the beat to the song Breaking the Girl, initially like this. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Plain, generic, pedestrian, but not bad. And we're playing it in rehearsal, and I think it was Flea that was like, "That's cool, but what about like what is like a Mitch Mitchell? Like, what does Mitch do in like manic depression?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So we all do it, and he incorporates the toms. So I sort of did my own version of that, and it turned into like a part. And I remember Rick was like, "Oh, that's great. That's very like Ringo." And I was like, "Oh." And so I incorporated this rolling tom thing, and it ended up being kind of a musical hook, so to speak, which is kind of cool for a drummer when you can come up with something that's a little out of the ordinary, not a regular, just as, for sort of regular beat, and it works, and it's musical. And yeah,
Nice.
little 12-string number, little song called Breaking the Girl. I'll try to play it. It's been a while, but I'll
It's
see what I can do. Oh, right.
such a cool part where that's like the foundation of the song almost.
Well, I mean,
Like in a way, like
rhythmically, somewhat, I suppose. And the other thing too is that the drums don't come in right at the top; they creep in, a la "My Sweet Lord." I don't know if you know that song by George Harrison that he got sued for, but I remember thinking like, "Oh, that's cool," because it's like, again, it's like a hypnotic pattern, and it's the same thing. And it's like, what if the drums kind of snuck in? And so we did that, and yeah, it's cool.
Did you do this? Do you do this live a lot, or is this
Not a
don't bring
lot.
out
No,
much?
we've done it, but it's not a staple. People like the song though. We should do it more.
Yeah.
Maybe we will.
Nice.
I don't know.
We're gonna jump ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Next up, we've got Scar Tissue.
Okay.
It's kind of a cool verse groove on this with the like ghosting and all
Yeah.
that stuff. In the, so.
Yeah, it's kind of swingy little thing. An early number that we wrote for the Blood Sugar Sessions, and little riff that John came in with, and yeah, I'm just trying to stay out of the way on this one, Mike. And literally, like, just keep a good groove.
Yeah.
Do some hopefully interesting things on the. Yeah, the hi-hat kind of has some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's
Yeah.
hear it.
Cool.
People want to hear it.
Yeah.
Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sock after Mr. Know It All. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you, 'cause with the birds I'll share. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. And with the birds I'll share this lonely view. And push me up against the wall. Young tuck girl in a push-up bra. I'm falling all over myself to lift your heart and taste your heel, 'cause with the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. Blood loss in a bathroom stall. A southern girl with a scarlet draw. A wave goodbye to Ma and Pa, 'cause with the birds I share. With the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. Soft spoken with a broken jaw. Step outside, but not to brawl. And autumn sweet wind, call it fall. I'll make it to the moon if I have to crawl. And with the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. With the birds I share this lonely view. Scar tissue that I wish you saw. Sock cap meant to know it all. I'll close your eyes and I'll kiss you, 'cause with the birds I share.
Just a slinky kind of, groovy.
I think like one thing that makes this cool is we're still bouncing the left foot
Yeah.
and playing at the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of gives it a cool feel.
Yeah.
So when you're coming up with just parts in general,
Pretty into my hi-hat foot thing, aren't you? You like it?
dude, it's cool. And it's like the closest thing to me. So.
It's really good. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know. It's a mind of its
Yeah,
own.
what is this?
What is this? I know.
Are you and Flea usually coming up with parts like, are the two of you jamming to come up with parts, or is it all four of you?
It's different through the years, obviously, but like, no, we usually, it's the three of us, and John and Flea and myself and Dave Navarro when he was in the band, and Josh when he was in the band. But and Anthony's always there, but he's in listening, and if he hears something, he'll kind of jump in and scat something, or he's just in there for the vibe, and I really like that, that's good,
Yeah.
that's cool, or what about this? So we're all together, and I think it's a really important element of the way that we come up with music. But no, yeah, it's as a drummer, I prefer to play with other people at this point. And the practicing is great, and I do get to play a lot. I'm really fortunate to play a lot in obviously my band and other situations.
Yeah.
But it's kind of an accompaniment instrument in some ways. And I just like to play with other people and vibe off them and improvise or whatever it is. And it's more satisfying or gratifying that way now. But so, yeah, I think if we come up with we'll get in a room and just somebody's got a riff or an idea or just jam or both.
Yeah.
Like last night, I mean, we just play between songs. We're always like playing. We're
Yeah.
just,
I think that's one of the cool things about your shows is it doesn't feel like it's always this
Staged
perfectly
out.
produced.
No.
You're going to see like the band interaction.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the magic of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of our strengths, you know. And I have to say, when Rick was like, you know, you guys should record all together in a room because there's a certain sound that you have when you all play together, and not a lot of people can do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy in modern recording to just go in and do stuff and chop it up and overdub everything, and you lose the performance aspect of it. And that's I think at least in our group and in rock music, and you know, we want that arc of the performance and playing together. There's something, an intangible chemistry and magic that happens when you all are hitting that groove, man. And it's like, you're always trying to capture that. You don't always get there, but when you do, it's magical. And sometimes when you make records, you get lucky and you can get that lightning in a bottle, and it's exciting. But we do have a thing for, I don't know why, but we do when we play.
It works.
It sounds like us. So yeah, so we dig it, you know.
Nice.
And live, yeah, for sure. There's no stand here so the light hits you
Yeah.
and make sure the pyro goes off. And it's not us. If you came for that, I'm sorry. Go to Rammstein.
Yeah.
Good show.
Lots of pyro.
Amazing. No, you're not gonna get a lot of fire on a Chili Pepper show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you will get to see your new gong.
Yeah, I got a big.
So-
Well, yeah, I have a big gong. It's 52 inches. It's very big.
Nice.
And we were in Singapore, and the first thing we do when we come up on stage, I walk up, and I, like earlier today, and it's big, it's very large, and it wasn't in the wherever it was supposed to be, and I hit it, and it just fell off the back of the stage. Very spinal tap.
Yeah. Sure people loved it.
I was like, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Show must go on. But
right.
yeah, it's the people at Place are so nice. They made me a nice big gong.
We off the same record.
Yes, sir. What do you got?
We were jamming to this on the way to the show last night. Around the World.
Oh,
It's cool, like verse
Yeah.
groove in that one.
okay. Let's hear it. See what I got.
All around the world, we can make time. Rubbing and a stop because I'm in my prime. Born in the north, this wants to entertain ya. Cause I'm down for the state of Pennsylvania. I try not to whine, but I must warn ya. About the motherfucking girls California. Alabama, baby city, hallelujah. Good talker, I wish you knew ya. I know for sure.
I feel like I'm learning which songs you really like by how long you play them.
That one's kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh, do it.
Oh, shit. That hurt my leg more than my fucking hand.
This is gonna be one of the most fun Drumeo live lessons we've done in a while.
No.
I think so.
No.
It's more like a comedy sketch.
No.
It's great.
Yeah. That's, you know, it's a fun one.
Yeah. Any like stories about that song or recording it or?
I just noticed there's like a thing in the, I know for sure. And they're like some kind of like a drum machine, kick drum, percussion thing in there. Yeah.
That you didn't know about?
Not really. I didn't do it.
Chad learns new things about his own songs.
What's that in there?
It wasn't Chad,
Yeah.
but you like playing it.
We do. We play that one quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's sometimes as an opener, it's either kind of Can't Stop or that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Off the same record, we've got Otherside
Yeah.
next up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, let me clue you in on a little something,
Yeah.
Brendan.
Enlighten me.
And you find people out there in the Drumeo world. If you haven't figured it out yet, if you go back and have a look, I'm basically playing the same beat, just faster and slower. It's usually very common, or now look, Ringo Starr also played a lot of cool stuff, but when he played a straight beat, it's a common pattern for rock music. But it's how you do it, the little flourishes, the little things, the dynamics, the things that round it out and make it hopefully something unique. But just saying, not that hard.
That's the lesson right there.
There's no shortcut, kids. Work hard. But if you could do this, coming up another side, I'm gonna do it in a minute. Watch. A little quicker than that. Californication. Those are two really popular songs. Anyway.
So that's the formula.
It works. Fucking works.
Learn that beat.
Learn that beat, then you could be in a band in the fucking Hall of Fame and be playing stadiums when you're 60 years old.
There we go.
And I'm rich! No.
Oh, it's so good.
Such an asshole.
But the people love it.
Or not.
Oh, man.
But no, you know, a little more to it.
Yeah.
A little more to it. Confident playing, like good dynamic. But there's a couple good ones that work.
Yeah.
They work.
And like the way you play it too.
And yeah, it's a way.
Like,
yeah, exactly. You know,
Right.
but I'm just saying, like the basic pattern.
yeah. Yeah.
Here it comes. Hit
Let's do
it.
it.
What? Not on the record.
How long will I slide?
Maybe I should get the gong out.
Separate my side. I don't believe it's fair.
Oh.
Slitting my throat is all I am. I heard your voice through a photograph. I thought that I've been brought up the past. Once you know you can never go back, I gotta take it on the other side. The centuries are what it meant to me. A cemetery where I marry the sea. The stranger
And only one beat. It's the secret
Basically.
sauce right there.
That's it, I'm out. But if you play it like you mean it, with some intent, if not, go flip fucking burgers at McDonald's here.
Yeah. Didn't miss a beat with this
Yeah,
broken piece of lumber.
yeah.
Want to do the honors?
Nice one. Don't believe it. It's a special sound. It's a new Vader stick. And now you got familiar with this one. You can play the drums, and then afterwards you go shake somebody. Okay. A weapon and a drumstick. Ow! I want you to have that.
Careful, bud.
Okay. What else you got in your bag of tricks there, pal?
Let's jump to By the Way.
Okay.
There's one of my favorite grooves.
Yeah.
Is, I think it's the tom groove in
Yeah.
that tune.
Play some toms on that one.
Yeah.
And another cross stick. The cross stick songs are popular. For some reason, if I had a drum key at Drumeo,
Yeah. I don't
is
even
there a
have one
drum
on me.
key to be had?
How many drummers does it take to
Yeah.
find a drum key?
Yeah, 5 and 1 to bitch
we go.
about it. Thank you. Yeah, Under the Bridge has a cross stick.
Yeah.
What was the one that I just did? Oh,
Other side.
Other Side has cross stick, and By the Way has cross stick.
There you go.
I think, and those are like popular songs. I think every song on the next record's gonna have a cross stick.
You should do it.
Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for Danny. The girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Overload. Stick knife, car chop, palm chop, okay. Skin that flick, she's such a little DJ. Get that quick, my street, but not the freeway. Turn that trick to make a little leeway. Beat that neck, but not the way that we play. Dogtown, bloodbath, ribcage, softail. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for. Blackjack, jumping, pawn chop, crimping. Kiss that night, you know you want the whole one. Not tongue straight, but I'm about to blow one. Bite that mic, I know you never stole one. Girl that like the story, know it's all one. Salford, mean line, cashback, hot top. Standing in line to see the show tonight, and there's a light on, heavy glow. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for Danny. The girl is singing songs to me beneath the marquee. Oversold. By the way, I tried to say I'd be there, waiting for.
So I want to hear that version at the next show.
It's you know, it's interesting because we write these songs all in a period of time. We get in a room in 6 months, 8 months, whatever it is, and then we go right in and record them. We do pre-production, we work them out, get the arrangements as best we can, and then we go in and perform them as best we can. But we never take them out live and, you know, play them and work them out. And often they change and they morph into something else. And, oh, that's cool if I did that, or what about that part, or oh, that guy does this, so I'll do that, typical stuff.
Yeah.
And songs are always evolving. And so I was just playing that. It's like I play it so differently. It doesn't really go exactly with I'm accenting vocals, and I think it's kind of cool that like they just get to keep
evolving, and I'm sure that goes to the whole band.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And we're always like improvising. We stick to the parts that are the parts that sound like the song, but the interplay and just a groove of some, the tempos, everything. You know, sometimes I wish we took them out and played them, but like it's just this way we do it. So that's fine. It's great. But they do change and grow like children. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Songs are like your kids. Once you finish them, you put them out, and it's like for everybody else, and then they get to enjoy them or not. Yeah. That's fine. Baby's out. We love it. Good looking kid, I think.
That's a good analogy. Are you a fan of drum solos?
I am. Yeah.
You play us a drum solo?
I'm not a drum solo.
Or a drum composition, or
none of that. I mean, I love guys that like, especially like great jazz drummers, you know, the Tony Williams and the Elvin Jones and the, you know, Art Blakey's and those guys, like, it's amazing what they can do. But then, you know, like the rock drum solo came into fashion in the late 60s and 70s. Ginger Baker and Ian Pace, John Bonham's famous for his drum solo. So many great drummers that do that. I feel like I really get to play as like everything I want to play in a show, in a concert that we play. Sometimes I'll do a little drum intro before like a Danny California or something. But it like, I don't know. I have such respect for the virtuoso players, the guys, you know, the fucking Virgil Donatis and the Thomas Langs. It's just like, what the fuck is that?
It's another world.
It's another world. I have respect for it. I think it's amazing, but it's just, again, it comes down to like taste, like what you like. And like, I would never use that in the music that I play.
Yeah.
Not to say that this shouldn't continue to try to get better on your instrument, always. But just, you know, like I've never had a kick pedal. I just finally got a double for Eddie Vedder. We did a tour with Ed, and we were covering a song called Give Blood by Pete Townsend. And Simon Phillips played an amazing track, Pino Palladino, incredible track. Ed really wanted to do that. And so it has double kick at the end. I'm like, okay, I fucking got the double kick out. And it was fun. It took a little bit to get used to it. But what I found myself doing is like throwing it in, like for
oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, gratuitous. Great for endings.
Yeah.
And the fucking, you know.
Yeah.
But like with the Chili Peppers, it's not like, oh, gee, I wish we had a double kick for that one song or something. It just doesn't come up on my thing. So, yeah, that's just one aspect. But just soloing, I don't know. I'll let you do the solos.
Yeah,
You're good. You're good with that. No, maybe next time I'll practice and I'll come up with something. All right? Next time I'll do a solo.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, I got one right now. You guys ready? I just thought of it. I got a solo. Okay. Shh, gotta be very quiet. Quiet out there in the Facebook land or wherever you are. I want you to listen really close, so you're gonna miss it. Been practicing this for a long time. drum solo called the One Note Samba. You ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And there you have it.
What do you think?
I thought it was great.
A lot of. I know.
Yeah.
I'll take some time and digest.
It's still processing.
I get it. I know it's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
That's what she said. What?
What?
Huh?
This guy.
This is really,
Unhinged.
This is bad.
Is this what happens when you stream on Drumeo
no!
late at night?
No! I'm sorry. Sorry.
This is so good.
So bad. The One Note Samba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people are loving it.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Yeah, they are. This was one song that grabbed my attention on, get this. So the first Chili Peppers album I ever got was I'm With You.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like 14 when that came out.
So 2011.
11. So there's, yeah, I know. I just aged myself.
God. That's right, ladies. Not only does he lie on his Tinder thing, but here at Drumeo as well.
Yeah,
It's all you drum nerds.
We just lie every.
Okay, so everybody lies now. It doesn't matter. No one checks that shit.
But
yeah.
that cowbell groove on Rain Dance Maggie.
Okay, I'm going to try to replicate is Marlo Rafosco, who played on that record. And but I got to hear it, man. It's been a while. We haven't played that one in a while.
He is on trial. It's just a turnaround and we go. Oh, well, and we go. Tick-tock, I want to rock you like the 80s. Cock blocking isn't allowed. Tugboat Sheila is into memorabilia. Who said 3 is a crowd? We're best to get it on the go. We've got to make it rain somehow. She told me and told me what to do. I'm Maggie makes it in a cloud. I say, we've got to make it rain somehow. She told me and told me what to do. She knows how to make it loud. Rain dance, Maggie advances to the final. Proof that she had the goods. Little did I know her body was warm, delicious vinyl. To your neck of the woods, I want to live a little bit. We've got to make it rain somehow. She told me to and told me what to do. I'm Maggie makes it in a It got to run, girl, but not for long, girl. It's in the song, girl, 'cause I'll be gone, girl. We've got to make it rain somehow. She told me to and told me what to do. I'm Maggie makes it in a cloud. I say, I wanna rock this rowdy crowd. She told me to and told me what to do. She knows how to make it loud, but not for long.
Something like that.
So was that cowbell part, was that overdubbed or were you playing that?
No, that Morrow overdubbed that, yeah. And that tracked it with us. He did a lot of tracking, which is kind of not really common when like having Lisher and that sort of band when percussion is the focus or prevalent. No, but he tracked with us quite a bit. He played in Atoms for Peace with Flea when Flea was in the band with Tom York and some other great drummers, Joey Warwicker. How do you say his last name? Warwicker.
That's how I say it.
Yeah.
But could be wrong.
And Joey was in it, and Morrow played percussion, and we kind of hyped him. Yeah, nice guy. And he's with David Byrne now and doing the whole crazy David Byrne thing, which is wild. Amazing. Yeah.
We don't have the track loaded up for this, but there's a lot of people in the chat asking about your groove on Charlie from Stadium Arcadium.
Yeah, I know that one. Let's see, how does Charlie go?
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Something like that. I don't know.
Nice.
Tell me if that's right.
We'll ask all the good people out there if Chad played it right.
Yeah, it's a lot of songs. And my small pea brains, it's difficult to process it all.
You've done pretty good all day, though.
I know.
We
did. I played a bunch of songs and
Like
I think I made through. Yeah, I got
most
through.
of the stuff.
Sometimes it's just in the DNA or in the whatever muscle memory thing.
Even Soap on a Rope.
Right.
It's like first time through.
Yeah, and that's as
Not
we
bad.
as they're saying, it's a little bit tricky.
A little bit.
A little bit tricky. A little tricky. I don't know if you can handle that.
Yeah.
I just love playing the drums so much. I love music. It makes me so happy, and I've been playing since I was 7, and it's like, I wasn't 7. I didn't want to be a rock guy or whatever. I just loved music and I wanted to play the drums, and so I followed my passion, and I just feel so fortunate to be able to do this and do it for my life, and work hard at it, and then just be fortunate, and luck and hard work and all kinds of things that come into play that, we find the right people and like-minded, but it's all ups and downs, and, just like life. So, but man, I love being in a band with all of its wackiness.
Yeah.
It's a team, it's like a team sport almost. You got to have that chemistry. You put people together on teams, and just because the best guys, they don't necessarily gel. And I think bands are the same way, but we're still doing it because we love it and I'm passionate about it. And I think we'll keep doing that as long as that is the case. And when it's not, then I don't think we will. And that'll be fine. We've been a band for 40 years. Oh, fuck.
A few years.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Wild. I wanted to ask you about, we've gone through a lot of songs.
I know.
Pretty good. I didn't know if you'd actually buy this idea, but
What else you got?
Here
I'll
we
fucking
are.
play like,
I want to.
What about Bohemian Rhapsody?
Can you sing it for us?
No, but Taylor Hawkins can sing that shit very well.
I actually wanted to ask you about Taylor. I'm wearing my Taylor Hawkins shirt, which
I
you
know.
played at the concert.
Yeah,
you
man.
guys were really tight.
Yeah. My boy, my guy. Yeah, it's been a year. Yeah, I mean, we're in the drumming community here. Everybody knows what a incredible human being he was. It's weird to say, but yeah, we met. He always loves to tell the story, used to anyway, I love to tell the story when we met. He was with Atlantis, Morissette. They were playing a festival, we were in Belgium. Like the Otherside Festival.
Something like that.
And I knew of him because I remember seeing him when he was in the video and her thing was blowing up, and I'm like, the guy with the blonde hair and the drummer, he looks good, you know, that's cool. And Flea and Dave Navarro played on the song, like her first big hit, whatever that was. They actually played bass and guitar on it. You Ought to Know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be at Bohemian Rhapsody soon.
I'm not gonna be singing. Should have got up at the karaoke the other night. I didn't want to embarrass myself. Anyway, so I met him at this festival, and the Rage had played, and Alanis played early, and we were playing later, and I was eating in kind of the catering room, and I'm eating a big fat steak, and a beer, and like fries, and we're supposed to play in like an hour. It's a long time ago, 97 maybe. He comes up to me, he's like, hey man, I'm a drummer. Oh yeah, Taylor Hawkins, yeah, great, oh, big fan, I love Chili Peppers, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh man, that's so cool. We sit down and we're shooting the shit, and I'm just like pounding beers and eating his big fat, he loves you. He said, Chad, just eating this giant steak and drinking like all these beers he's gonna play. Like, how can you do that? And then Dave Navarro came up and said, Chad, we gotta jam. And Taylor was a huge Jane's Addiction fan, right? So Dave was in our group at the time. And he goes, we gotta like run through these songs or something before. I'm like, don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. And don't worry, it's good. I'll be down. And I kind of blew him off a little bit. Like, I was talking to Taylor, we were having a good time.
Yeah.
He was like, oh my God, you told Dave Navarro to fuck off. I can't believe that. Oh my God. I was like, not really. You know, we're having a good chat. I'm still eating.
Yeah.
And then he remembers this, I don't, but I went gambling the night before at a casino, and I never win, ever. And I won playing roulette. And I had I had a big wad of cash, and I pulled out the cash. He was like, and I like put my, tip or whatever, and he's like, oh my God. You guys, I thought you got like paid for the gig beforehand, and like, he was just like the whole thing. It was really great. And I said, come sit behind me, man, when we play. Sit behind. Yeah, okay. Comes, and I'm doing all this crazy shit and whatever. Anyway, that was our first meeting that we ever had. And then later, of course, he joins the Foo Fighters, and we toured with them quite a bit, 99 and 2000. And that's where we became like really, really close. And he's just he was amazing person, and I love him, miss him so much. Like, you say, I miss someone every day. I never thought about him every day when he was here, but like literally, like for the past year, it's weird, man. It's so weird, yeah. But and the only other one was too is I asked him to be the godfather of my son Beckett, our second son. I said, Taylor, do you think you'd be the godfather for Beckett? And he's like, well, yeah. What do I have to do? And I go, I don't really know. God, I think nothing. He goes, I can do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got that. No problem. So he's funny as fuck, man, and just I said amazing musician. I miss him, and he would definitely come up here and do this. Yeah, and your tribute to him was amazing, and all the Foo Fighters music, and that was really cool. Yeah,
appreciate that.
Well done.
Yeah, do you have before we do those last two songs, if anything else you want to go over? Any words of wisdom?
No. When you lived as long as me, you're just happy to be alive and playing music, and let's play some old chestnuts from way back from the, So Under the Fridge.
We'll start with Under the Fridge.
Yeah.
And then we'll
do that.
Close out with Can't Stop right after.
Again, another cross stick special. Yeah. So there's one takeaway from this little thing. Kids, you're starting in a band, you're writing some new music, mellow section in the beginning, go with the cross stick. Fucking love that shit. Right? And then, if you need a beat to go with it, watch. Under the Bridge, I guarantee you, has both things.
Love it. Chad, thanks so much for coming out.
I love you.
Been,
Thank you.
Amazing to have you finally here.
My pleasure.
And we
Thanks
got
for
to do
having
it
me.
again.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
a blast. Thank you, everyone. Drumeo, all 400 of you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You guys are the best. And everybody out there. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching and hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're going to close with starting with Under the Fridge.
okay. Wow.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel
Like my only friend.
is the city I live in, the city of angel. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses the windy. And I never worry, now that is a lie. come true. Wait a minute, I'm passing out, win or lose, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. How about you? 10 more reasons why I need somebody new, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. Right on cue. Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant cousin to the reservation. Default the pistol that you pay for. Just pump the feeling that you stay for. In time, I hope to be your best friend. Eastside love is living on the west end. Knocked out before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bright, I wonder what the wave meant. Kickstart the go, then generate hub. Sweet talk, but don't intimidate hub. Can't stop the gods from engineering. Feel no need for any interfering. Your image in the dictionary. This life is more than ordinary. Can I get you maybe even 3 of these? Coming from a space to teach you of the Pleiades. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through.